Different levels of evaluation mean different types of information and use different methods and tools to do so. It's important to have a solid understanding of the following terms. Project evaluation is the process of measuring the success of a project or program. Your project success is measured by an assessment or evaluation of collected data or other information. Evaluation methods are the plans for how you will obtain the information you need or want. Common evaluation methods include community assessments, focus groups, interviews, and meetings. Tools are the instruments that you will use to gather the information you need or want. Common evaluation tools include surveys, often pre- and post-surveys. This is where a group of individuals or a group as a whole are surveyed at the beginning of a project and then at the end to measure a change in responses. Additional tools could include questionnaires, observations, and many more. Formative evaluation includes evaluation strategies that are implemented throughout the life of the project. Formative evaluation is intended to monitor progress and provide feedback along the way. Summative evaluation includes evaluation strategies implemented at the end of a time period. Summative evaluation is intended to measure success through a comparison to a benchmark. Quantitative data is data that is collected using numbers and can be numerically analyzed. Quantitative data can be measured. Qualitative data is data that is not collected using numbers, but describes opinions, feelings, and other non-numerical data. Qualitative data can be observed. So why do we evaluate? Evaluation is an important process throughout the life of a grant-funded project, including during the initial implementation of your project. This is why it's important to have a well-thought-out evaluation plan before the start of your project. With this, you can put in place the tools necessary to gather data needed for evaluation from the very start. Projects are evaluated to gauge their success, to make adjustments along the way, and to identify successful projects that can be replicated in other areas if possible. For example, let's say your project will begin a new math tutoring program at your college. You hired tutors and hosted tutoring sessions for a year. But how do you know your project is successful? How do you know that your programming has helped students in math? You need to gather data and evaluate it along the way. This can be done by tracking the number of students who participate in sessions, reviewing their math assessment scores, and their grades at different points along the semester timeline, or through student and faculty interviews. Tracking the number of student participants can show the level of interest and or if there's a gap in advertising. If only 5 students have signed into tutoring sessions in the first 3 months, why is this? Are students just not interested in the service, or do they not know that this opportunity exists? Think about how to address this. You could bring tutoring sessions into the classroom, or implement a marketing campaign to disseminate information about the tutoring opportunities for your project. A review of math assessment scores may show you an increase in overall scores, lending to the assumption that your tutoring program is working. Or it could show no improvement, in which case your program may want to try to adjust how tutoring is delivered. You could also interview students to see what they like about the program and what they think would be better, or faculty members to gather their input on what might work better for the students in their classroom. These are all evaluation practices to help you understand how your program is working.